Is there a way of calculating my mortgage payment on a house accurately? Is there a mortgage calculator out there that works? Hi, my name is Josh Thomas, mortgage broker here in Utah for over 20 years, and it's exactly what I'm going to share with you right now. So this is a chart that will give you a payment calculator or a multiplier that you can use to figure out a house payment on any given house that you look at, provided that interest rates are not below 4.5 or above 7.5. If they're outside that range, which they have been in the last 5 years, I guess I'd need to get you an updated payment calculator. But let me walk you through how this works, and then you can have a pretty solid idea at any point in time as long as you can figure out where interest rates are at. So about that, where interest rates are at. So national rates, there's a lot of different ways to report national rates. You can check 100 different places, but whatever that national rate is, kind of move it down just a little bit. So if you're looking at national rates, first off, they're always going to be conventional. And so if you're looking at conventional, then come over down here to your conventional 30-year, one of these options. And then whatever the rate is that you're seeing, move down one just a little bit. I am a mortgage broker. We're typically a little bit lower than those national rates. And so just to be safe, pick something like this if you're not sure where the rate's at, a little bit under. And at the time of this recording, rates are right around the high sixes in the national reported rates. So I'm going to go with a 6.5. And then FHA and other government rates like VA and USDA, they're typically about 0.5% lower than the going conventional rate. So again, if I'm going to choose a 6.5 for a conventional rate, then I'm going to choose the next one down, about a 6 for the government, the FHA, USDA, and VA. Okay. Now that we have that, now you know how to pick the rate on here. The next thing to do is to pick your program. So if you're a realtor and you're looking for your client, or if you're a client, get an idea as to how much you're going to be putting down, what program you're going to be using. FHA is by far the most well-known, but isn't necessarily the one that most people will use. So it just kind of depends on what the program is. Utah Housing is here to represent a lot of the down payment assistance. Utah Housing rates do tend to be higher. You can go to utahhousingcorp.org and see what their going rate is. But all these are going to work the same way. So once you identify a program and an interest rate, and let's say we're going to do the 20% down on a 6.5 conventional, that's going to show you $5.85. And what that is that's per thousand. So if you're looking at a $200,000 house, you're going to take, because it's per thousand, you're going to drop the thousands. So you're going to have 200, not 200,000, 200 times 5.85, because it's the per rate, per thousand. So 5.85 times 200. In which case, if I'm doing my math right, it's going to be $1,170 a month. And that would be your new house payment, all things included. Taxes, insurance, mortgage insurance, whatever. Obviously, this is going to have some variations because I don't know what actual property taxes are, or maybe you don't quite qualify for the good mortgage insurance that we'd be quoting in one of these up here. So it's going to be close, but it should be pretty dang close. So there you go. That's all there really is to it. Keep this cheap sheet handy. You should be able to use it for years and years and years to come in many scenarios. But if you have any further questions, by all means, let me know. I'll be happy to clarify. Thanks. Have a great day.